Deadlines. I've already been asked about it, and everybody just take a deep breath. It's going to be okay. As I'm recording this, the application, or the Common App, I should say, has already opened, and students have already started filling those out, as they should. They should use their time wisely. But I've already been asked about FAFSA or financial aid deadlines. Now, by law, the FAFSA is required to be out October 1st. The CSS is also made open October 1st also. So families could go in on October 1st to start filling them out. But one family actually asked me not that long ago about the FAFSA and the CSS, thinking that the opening date was also the deadline date. So the email was actually the family asking how other families do this. Like, do families take the day off on October 1st to fill out the FAFSA and the CSS, knowing that it opened October 1st, but also was due on October 1st? The FAFSA is not due, nor is the CSS due on October 1st. They open. Now, people often say the earlier you apply for aid, the more likely you are to get aid. And that may or may not be true. At some schools that have what are called rolling deadlines, or rolling admissions, I should say, those schools process applications on a first-come, first-served basis. So the earlier you get yours in, the more likely you are to get aid. Potentially, right? It's never guaranteed. Think of it like a deli counter, right? If you're in line early or further up in line than somebody else, you're going to get access to most of the cheese, the deli meat, the whatever it is that you're looking for. But most schools operate on a cycle or deadline basis. So as long as you get your application in before the deadline, you're going to be okay. You would still get considered. Financial aid administrators do not sit around like looking at the timestamps of when things get submitted. Like, they're not sitting around saying, oh, that family submitted at 10 o'clock at night, but this other family submitted at 10:01, so the second family is not going to get any aid because they submitted 60 seconds later. That does not happen. Unless the second family missed the deadline, then yeah, it would happen. But financial aid people are not sitting around waiting and watching these timestamps. That's not the way it works. So you can take a deep breath. You can relax a little bit. Just make the deadline. Now, when I say deadline, by the way, I don't mean admissions deadlines. At many schools, the financial aid deadline is different and often and would be later than the admissions deadline. So you might have to submit your student might have to submit application for admissions a lot earlier than when you would have to submit the financial aid forms. Okay, that's okay. You can do that. So make sure you're checking the college's website for what the financial aid deadlines are, not the admissions deadlines, the financial aid deadlines, and just make sure your application is in before that. So take a deep breath, relax. It's going to be okay. Just make sure you make the deadlines, the financial aid deadlines. As always, stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you next time.